Welcome to Twisty Trails. Today I'm in the Cairngorms. I'm riding a trail from a new guidebook called Gravel Rides Cairngorms in Perthshire, and it's just been released by Marcus Stitz. So I'm trying out one of the routes in there called the Burma Road, which is perhaps familiar to many of you. It's a glorious day. Join me on the journey. I had a tranquil yet cold start to the day, having stayed overnight at Lockhench Outdoor Centre, which is a few miles south of Aviemore. I then drove to Aviemore to start the route, which is a stunningly scenic anti-clockwise loop with a lung-busting climb towards the end. It's a very residential start to the journey. It doesn't take long before you're out of the houses and onto some lovely gravel. And this is a great wee trail all the way to Garten. Always like to venture off-road. So this is where the trail takes you in under the railway line. So we'll go under the bridge in a moment. Once you get into the right gear. This is better. Here we are, under the bridge. So this junction here is where the book takes you up towards Loch Va and then onto the Aviemore Carrbridge road, which is quite a busy, fast road. So I'm going to slightly modify the route and go straight on to Garten, which is all off-road, and then from Garten to Carrbridge, it's all either off-road or on cycle paths, so no interaction with cars at all. But the book, or the guidebook, does warn that it's a fast road, and I know that it is because I drive it plenty. So yeah, I'd like to avoid that. So if you're doing this, I would recommend carrying on off-road all the way to Garten, and then we'll check out my Strava as well. The modified route will be on my Strava. Okay. may well look a bit overdressed here. I've got 4 layers on up top. When I started off today, it was 2 degrees C, so it's quite a chilly start. It is starting to warm up, however, and I think it's going to be a glorious day. Bring it on. This is me coming to the transition from off-road to the metalled road in Boat of Garten. So that's me just come through Boat of Garten. We're cycling through the village. The speed limit there is 20 miles an hour, so there's absolutely minimal risk from cars. And here I am now on a cycle path, tracking along the road. The problem with a day like this, with the sun out, is that I'm using my 360 camera right now, and whilst the camera is very clever at masking out the selfie stick, can't do the same with the shadows. So it's rather annoying to see the shadow there on the path from the sun, but oh well. And my video editing isn't clever enough to be able to get rid of it either. So sticking with the deviation from the guidebook route, I'm going across here to the right. Oh, I've overshot. I can't get over. Well, I could go over the grass, I suppose. I'm going up there. Nothing coming. There we go. And up here. One thing I didn't say when recommending this safer route away from traffic, it's a bit of a climb. On second thoughts, I think I might prefer running the gauntlet with the traffic rather than this climb. Nah, definitely not. Always better to be safe with a little climb. Besides, this has got nothing compared with what's coming up over the Burma Road, so I guess you could call it a little leg warmer. I've stripped off one layer, and I think this will be down to a t-shirt in a minute. Hello.
This slight deviation from the guide does open up a fantastic view over the Cairngorm Mountains.
I like it. Nice. Big ant's nest. Oh, it's crawling. Wow. Doubt the GoPro's picking that up, but that mound is absolutely alive.
This is a lovely fast trail through the forest to Carrbridge.
Morning. You ready? Hey. So I've just come off the metalled road, a couple of miles out of Carrbridge. I overshot this junction just ever so slightly. So if you're following us on Strava, just watch, because I missed the junction. But we're back on track now. Oh my giddy aunt. That's some climb. Whoa, that was some climb up from Sluggan Bridge there. Pretty loose gravel, but I managed it without dabbing, which is the main thing. Not much power left in these old legs mine, however, but good to have made it up. So I've done this route a number of times, clockwise and anti-clockwise up over the Burma Road, but I've never been to the Sluggan Bridge. So that was a first. And there's the view opening up. Nice. Oh yeah. Whoa. beautiful.
The trail here starts to get a bit rougher, but it's still perfectly doable on a gravel bike. This is the point where you head southeast over the River Scenic Bridge. There are some great spots for a quick swim here if you're up for it.
Well, this is it, the big climb. Oh, back wheel's slipping out. Ah, lost it. Walk of shame. Garmin doesn't know whether it's coming or going. Very robust gait.
Beyond the gate, I managed to mount up again and recommence the churn up the hill.
Brilliant. You can check out my YouTube channel. Well, there's no getting lost on this part of the trail, that's for sure. That's a pretty well established trail up ahead. It's going upwards though. Ooh. Oh, that has been a slog. That's the hardest part to climb over. But, That's Loch Morlich and up the Cairngorm Ski Centre. Nice. Lovely view. Hiya, thank you. Cheers. This bit here is a slight deviation again from the guidebook on the Burma Road. I think the guidebook takes you over the A9 and then onto the B-class road between Kincraig and Aviemore, whereas this road, this trail bit here, keeps you on to the edge of the A9 without crossing it, and then there's a tunnel underneath towards Aviemore. So again, it just keeps you away from the traffic. So we'll go this way and see how it goes. Couldn't go for that there. And here we are alongside the A9.
Hopefully the video has showcased some of the stunning scenery on the route and the sublime gravel trails. It's just short of 30 miles with plenty of climbing. Get out there and explore.